Hello friends, welcome back to Amazing Women's World. In this video I will show you how to make this double slit pleated panel maxi tunic. If you are watching for the first time, please subscribe to my channel to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching. The materials required is 3.5 meters fabric for the main bodice and 1 meter for the pleated panel. Showing this for adult medium to large size. Supposing this is the 3.5 meters fabric, I would be separating in the center. We have to give the drafting on each panel separate. So let's start with the drafting of the back panel. Fold towards wrong side. For the preparation of the back panel, it's align maxi tunic. Firstly mark the margin lines. The length I would be taking is 50 inches from the shoulder line to just above the ankle length, which is 50 inches and 2 more inches for the seaming allowance. And the measurement chart is here. Using these measurements for the drafting. Give the margin line first. Half of the shoulder length is 7.5 inches and marking 3 inches for the neck width. Also mark the shoulder slope of 1 inch. From the shoulder slope, mark half of the armhole length, which is 6.5 inches. And also mark the midpoint, which is 3/4 inches. And on that point, mark fourth part of the chest length, which is 9.5 inches, and also mark 2 inches seaming allowance. Connect the chest point with the midpoint of the armhole with the curved line. Now from the shoulder line, mark 15 inches, which would be the waistline, and on that mark fourth part of the waist length, which is 8.5 inches, and also mark 2 inches seaming allowance. So the total length I would be taking is 50 inches. This is from the shoulder line to just below the ankle length. And for the flare, from the center you can take from 15 to 18 inches. So I'd be taking 18 inches as the flare. See, these measurements can be customized as per your requirement. This is just to guide you the way we have to mark. Now from the open sides of this hemline, mark 2 inches up. Now connect with the curved line like this. Done with the back panel drafting, I would be cutting on these marked lines. Using this back panel as the reference, we'll draft for the front panel. Now take the front panel, give the center fold, and the measurements for the front panel is here. Using these measurements for the drafting of the front panel, there is some changes in the measurements. I'll show you how to make the changes in the measurements and draft the front panel. From the center fold, mark 1 inch from top to bottom. Now lay this back panel on this marked line and give the markings of the sides from the armhole and also the sides, leaving the neckline and the shoulder line. This is because we have to give the changes in the shoulder line for giving the slit. So just mark the outer measurements, leaving that 1 inch from the center. Now neglect that line we have drawn in the center. From the center fold, give the neck width of 3 inches and the neck deep of 6 inches. Now the shoulder line has increased with 1 inch. It's now 5.5 inches, whereas earlier it is 4.5 inches. Mark the neck deep of 6 inches. You can draw any neckline. Here I'll be going with U shape. Because we are giving the slit in the shoulder line, we have to give the seaming allowance. That is why that 1 inch has shifted to the shoulder line. Now mark the midpoint From the shoulder length 5.5 inches, the midpoint at 2.75 inches. Extend that from the shoulder line to the hemline. Now if I unfold it, we'll get 3 panels, which is 1 in the center and 2 is the sides. And we have to mark the deep arm side curve, as this is for the front panel. Mark for the 3/4 inch in and mark the curved line. Now I'll cut on these marked lines. Give quarter-inch seaming allowance towards arm side, shoulder line and the neckline. Now on this marked center line also we have to cut. If you see here, there is no change in the neckline. The difference you can notice only in the shoulder line with the extended 1 inch and also towards the sides. Once we give the slit and join it again with the panel, we don't left with this extra. So now I'll cut on this line, and I think this drafting is clear to you now. If any doubts or any clarifications you are needed, please write to me in the comment section. I'd love to address you. Now you can see here, this is the center panel and these two are the sides. Now these are the 2 panels I'll be joining in this slit with the length of around 55 inches and the width from 10 to 15 inches you can take. You can either increase or decrease as per your requirement. We'll join all these panels, laying it side by side. I'm applying glue to join these panels. You have to lay the panels right on right and give the stitch line. You can see here I've joined all the panels. Remove the extras. Now give the markings from the shoulder line to the waistline of 15 inches. This is for the reference we are marking. So we'll join from the shoulder to the waistline. Fold exactly in the center of the panel and hold the edges, that means on the attached seaming line. Hold it tightly like this and we should give the stitch line on that sewn line till that 15 inches. On both the panels we have to give the stitch. Now you can see I have joined on the upper part from the shoulder to the waistline. Turn towards back side. On this fold we have to give double box pleat because the size is more. We have to give double pleats, adjusting in a way that you have spread equally the pleats. Spread that pleats till the hemline and give the gentle press on that pleats. Once you got with the perfect alignment of the pleats, we have to give the rough stitch on the shoulder line for securing these pleats. All the pleats should be of the same length. Ensure that. Once you are confirmed with these pleats, give the stitch line on the shoulder to secure. Compressed pleats would look like this, and it will open from the waistline to the hemline. Done with the designing of the front panel. Now I'll align the shoulders of front and back together. For the completion of this project, lay the shoulder lines together. You can see here now the shoulders has become 4.5 inches without any difference. You can join the shoulders now. That 1 inch which we took in the front panel extra, that would be the seaming allowance for the joining of the panels. Now I'll join the shoulders and the sides. And this is the final look out of the double slit pleated panel maxi tunic. How beautifully the proper alignment of this panel on the slit has been done. I hope this video is useful to you all. And please do hit like icon to support this video. Try for your loved ones, they're allowed to wear it. Also share this in your community or circles, may be useful to others. And for the stitching, you can refer to my earlier video. The complete concealing and the panel joining with the slits will give you the guidance for the sewing. If you haven't watched it, please, the link is in front of your screen. Kindly check out. The pattern is the same. The difference you could notice, this video will have only one slit, whereas now what I have shown have two slits. Thank you so much for watching.